I'm live. How about that? All right. So somebody's here. Got a thumbs up. Man, I look tired as I feel, don't I? Don't worry. I have coffee. And I have an in-studio guest. They won't be speaking. She should just lay there and sleep. All right. YouTube telling me I'm live. Thank you, YouTube. Because I wasn't sure. Well, let's see how this goes. Man, Savannah has messed up my chair. It's all squeaky. So that's fun. Lighting looks a little better. Also getting a little more tan. Been working outside. I guess this will work out. If nobody shows up in 15 minutes, I can turn this off and go do something else. Very slow getting here. When they get here, it's a good time. Well. Maybe I could go to sleep and then I wake up and there'll be a shitload of people here talking shit about me. That'd be fun. Says somebody's here. Oh, they left. Bye. Toodles. Oh, is there already that big of a delay? Oh, that might be a problem today. 1001, 1002, 1003. Yeah, about 4-second delay. We'll see what happens. People keep showing up and leaving. Must not be the usuals, because the usuals know to hang out and talk. Some people pop in and go, oh, he's not juggling or doing something dumb, eating Tide Pods or something like that. Don't do that. Also, I don't click into people's live streams and click right back out of them. La 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 la. It's okay. It's the final countdown. People keep popping in, popping out. Got to interact. My mom's watching. She doesn't interact in the chat because she sends me text messages. I appreciate that. I actually appreciate the 3 of you that are sitting there just looking at me. I mean, I'd really appreciate if you interacted. Ask me questions. Ask my opinion about something. Unless you're a candy ass and then don't ask me anything because you're going to get your feelings hurt because I probably won't say what you want me to say. Weird how people get upset about that. What do you think about my haircut? And then you tell them, and then they get all upset. Then again, if you see somebody crying and you ask them, is it because of your haircut? They get even more upset. Weird. Damn. Well, hey, what's up? Man, hey, that's been a whole minute. I've stopped doing reactions. I'm going to start doing entire album reviews. Well, how have you been? High school, it's been a while. 21 now. Wow. 3 years. I hope you're doing well. It's kind of weird how it happens because it doesn't feel like I've been doing this that long, but I'll run into people that started watching me when they were teenagers and now they're grown-ups. Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy at work when he first got hired and he was being trained, he told his trainer, I think I follow that guy on YouTube. But he started watching me because of my Juice World reactions too. The only reason I quit doing them is because his people started blocking my videos, and then they filed a couple of, well, it wasn't them that filed the complaints. It was some bottom feeders that somehow attached themselves to Juice World, and they got me 2 copyright strikes. So I quit reacting to them. It's not worth the hassle. Anybody that's a hassle to react to or that constantly blocks my videos or their fan base, gets out of hand, I quit. Um, like who? I mean, let's see. You probably weren't around when I was doing NBA YoungBoy. I quit reacting to him because he releases the same damn song over and over and over, and everybody keeps buying it. Um, yeah, I don't recognize any of them. Huh. Well, here, since you're the only one here and talking to me, let me pull one of them up. I gotta put my old man glasses on. Make sure I spell the name right. Let me check out. Netspin looks like a good name to try. Hey, Brandy, what's up, buddy? I'm fixing to check out the song. Even though I don't do reactions, I'm going to check this out. This guy's telling me about some new stuff. All right, let's see. Y'all won't be able to hear it for copyright reasons. Net spend. American rapper. Yeah. I don't need to see his full set. We Not Like You, official video. 1 minute and 5 seconds. This won't take long. Three million views. Are you? I almost dropped an F bomb. I'll give him one more try. Full album, what is that, like 3 minutes? Pretty close. Let's see. Wasting my time. Oh, let's listen to this. That's an interesting title. I don't know if I can listen to a whole 3 minutes of that shit, but I'm fixing to find out. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. The first song was aptly timed at 1 minute and 52 seconds. The fact that that song right there was almost 3 minutes is ridiculous. God damn. Oh, I mean, the beat was good, but then I told her to come over. I can only do these 3 things. Yeah. Ugh. Alrighty then. You're right. I'm glad I stopped doing reactions because I know people will be asking me, react to this. Oh, you don't get it, Unc. You too old. No, I get it. It sucks. It's garbage. But we all have to have that. I mean, my parents said that about my music, so and I think their parents probably said that about their music. What do I think about Megadeth retiring? I think they're like a couple of years past when they should have. Hey, Mark, what's up, buddy? Um, yeah, Megadeth definitely needed to stop. The footage that I've seen of them, I would have been pissed that I paid for a ticket. It's not that it's horrible. I've seen a lot worse bands out there, but uh I think Megadeth should have stopped here a while back. Dave just Dave almost seems like he's just Yeah, NBA YoungBoy gets millions of views, and I don't get it. So, and it's not that I don't understand it. Like I said a minute ago, NBA YoungBoy releases the same song over and over, and I've proved that. I've put whatever it was 3 or 4 of his videos together. Yeah, I see that, but that's why most of them are flashes in the pans. They joined the 21 Club. Um, it's just it's garbage, and they got record labels that know it's selling, so they put a little bit of money in these kids' hands, milk them for all they can, and when they drop, there's more waiting in line that'll do whatever it takes to be famous. They like some of my music, but not all of it. But my music, here's the difference. Brandy, I'll get back to what you were saying in a minute, but here's the difference. I grew up in a generation of people who actually played their instruments, actually wrote good songs. You could understand what they were saying. It wasn't just a vibe. I get so tired of kids going, "Oh, it's the vibe. It's the vibe." Eh, but they did actually like some of my music, and it's how I worked them in. Like the harder shit, like death metal, they didn't like that. Um, but there was some shit. My mom, when she found out that Alice Cooper sung this song, she heard the song on TV, and she came and goes, "I like this song." And then she saw it was Alice Cooper, and he was singing it while he was holding one of his snakes. She didn't like that part, but uh, they did evolve into. But then again, I also have a wide spectrum. I listen to a little bit of everything, so that kind of helped. It's not like I'm a lot of the kids today that if it isn't one thing, I actually have grown up friends like this too. Like I have friends that if it's not Japanese metal, they don't listen to it, or if it's not what a specific type of music, they don't listen to it. So, oh wow, my dad loved country music and certain older rock, 50s, 60s rock. Uh, but with Brandy, uh, yeah, I think Megadeth has just been a money grab for a while now. So I would not change anything, and the reason for that is I believe in the butterfly effect. Do I think there are some things I should have done different? Yes, but had I done them different, I would not be the person I am today. That includes being an abused child. That includes being homeless. That includes being an addict, an alcoholic, all that stuff. If I changed any piece of that, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I love the person I am today. So I wouldn't change anything. Shit. And by 20, I had already done a 2-year tour of addiction to since you've been around long enough, you should know what I mean when I say Girl Scout cookies. Rhymes with the name Beth. I had already done a 2-year tour of that. I'd been an alcoholic for a long time. So yeah, I wouldn't change anything. People ask me that question a lot, but there's yes, I think there are some things I should have done different, but I would not change anything. Not 1 second of my life would I change. Because if I changed any one of them, I may not have met my wife. I may not have my kids. I may not have my granddaughter. I may not be doing what I am today. I may not be the person I am today. So, yeah, I wouldn't change anything. Brandy, oddly enough, as much as my dad loved country music, he hated Garth Brooks. I like Garth Brooks. But I know a lot of people live with those kind of regrets. Oh, if I could go back, I'd change this or change that. But if you did that, and yes, your life could turn out better, but it also could turn out a whole lot worse. Exactly. And the way you change your future is by changing your now. Live in the now. That doesn't mean don't plan for the future, but live in the moment. Too many people get ate up with the past. oh, I did this, and I promise you, I did some horrible things in my past that I can't even discuss here on YouTube. Don't even discuss with most of my friends or family. I've done some terrible things, but that doesn't bother me. I moved on, learned my lesson, moved on. So, but yeah, absolutely. You can change your future. You cannot change the past. Once it's done, it's done. So if you start living in the now, becoming a better person now, your future will be bright. Or should be. It doesn't always guarantee because there's so many variables that go into life, especially with all the little criminals out there that do stupid stuff. That's pretty good. You asked some good questions. And you actually had me react to the song. Well, two. And it's great because y'all didn't have to hear it. I mean, you already know the music, but Brandy didn't have to hear, but he could tell by the look on my face he don't want to listen to it either. Ah, man, this chair is going to piss me off. Savannah my granddaughter plays in it, and that's why it's making all this squeaky noise. I don't like that. But it's fixed to go to her room. I actually have a brand new chair that our cat's sleeping on right there. It's still in the box. That autofocus screws me up. I'm like, oh my God. Any more questions? That one's pretty good. So, have I listened to Metalverse? No, I have not. Wait, is that one of the ones I have a note to listen to? That sounds familiar. I don't think I've listened to Metalverse, but that sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Do I have a note? Um, hey, Brandy, I'll send him a message. He never. I tell both of you, you never owe me an apology. I appreciate when y'all come, but I understand you both have lives, and I understand that Gary's having a rough go at it right now. Never ever apologize, dude. I constantly worry about both of y'all. I worry less about you now because you seem like you're getting better, but I worry a lot about Gary. So he never owes me an apology, but I'll send him a message after this gets done. Let me see. Pictures. Mark, did somebody ask that last week, or was it on Jake's show the other week? Well, we lost two people. They didn't even interact with us. Huh. Um, hmm. But Metalverse sounds, or is that in my? Is that in my? Um. Oh, okay. Then no, I've heard the name, but no, I have not heard them. I became kind of disenchanted with baby metal. My mom told me to tell y'all hi. I told him, Mom, you heard me. Oh, I If I scoot close, y'all can tell I need to shave. There's a Japanese girl I started following her on YouTube. She's got some pretty dope medals. I can't remember her name right off the top of my head. But her videos pop up quite often, either her just playing guitar or her playing with her band. Oh, I guess I better open that monitor back up so I can see what's going on. Am I behind? 1001? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, just in case we get dropped, those douchebags that are doing the fiber optics are in our neighborhood again, and we were having some issues earlier. So if we lose this, I probably will not come back today because they're working right down the street. I'm so tired of them. Put your shit in and go away. It shouldn't affect our internet because they're running it all underground, but for some reason, whenever they're around, it messes it up. So I don't know what it is. Yeah, so if I suddenly freeze and it won't come back up, it won't come back up. I think I told y'all last week. uh, I think I brought it up. The show Vikings, the movie on Netflix. Man, I love that show so much that I just ordered a book about Ragnar Lothbrok. It should be in Monday. I got to wait to read it though because I'm reading a book right now. Part of my discipline thing is I have to read 10 pages a day. I read 10 to 14 pages a day. And since I started doing that, I've read 2 books. I just started the 3rd one last night. But it's a discipline thing. You can't miss a day. You have to read at least 10 pages. It's going pretty well. Life's going really well right now. But Mark, here, you know what, Mark? It's just us here right now. I'll look at the Metalverse thing right now. Since I did it for the guy that wanted to know about modern rap. Um, oh, absolutely. I'm almost done. No, I have not hit any critters, and I don't know if it was an animal or if animal control came and got him, but he's not where he was for a week. He disappeared yesterday morning on my way to work. He wasn't there. He was there the day before. Um, yeah, I'm about to start season 4. I don't know if you've seen it, but my cousin who recommended Vikings to me, she said to watch Tudors because the same guy writes those. So when I finish Vikings, I'm going to watch that because of how good the writing is on Vikings. All right, let me look up Metalverse. Well, I don't want a Metalverse reaction. I just want to see Metalverse. Oh, yeah. All right, let me check out this song, Metalverse Giza. Mm. All right, I have to admit, even though they that's an exact copy. I mean, they look similar, similar dance moves, the music's similar. I don't hate it. Usually for someone to do an exact copy, I think that's pretty cheesy, but I'm not hating it. So, um, hear a little bit more. Yeah, I don't hate that, Mark. I want to because it's cookie cutter, but somehow it sounds a little different. I mean, vocally, not musically. Musically, it sounds exactly like them, and their costumes and their dance moves, all that shit. I definitely want to see London. I see London. I see France. I seen people's underpants. Yeah, extremely obvious. But like I said, I want to not like it, but I didn't hate that song. That was not bad because I liked Baby Metal in the beginning, not so much now. And it's not just. Did y'all see that? It was well. I'm having to use opposite finger. Did y'all see that right there? That what was there? I have to replay it. Where we at? Uh, I get a timestamp so that I can come back and look at it. It's been a while. Our activity has been up here. Okay. What the hell? I've been looking shit up anyway, so hang on a second. I'll look it up. Mark, that's exactly what it is. It's a money grab. It's no different than what the American labels are doing with the rappers. They're just spitting out cookie cutter rapping. And the girls' voices are good. That's the point that I was making. All right, let me see. My mom sent y'all a big heart for saying hi to her. Makes her feel special. All right. So, if old boy shows up that got mad at me last week because I don't do reactions anymore, if he shows up today, he's gonna be pissed because I'm here. I am doing reactions for all of y'all. All right, let me see what Eurovision 2026. Oh yeah, the irony for sure. Germany performance. What, is Germany not popular? Jesus Christ. There we go, Germany. All right. And you know how much I love Germany, so this is gonna be um, oh, no. You didn't tell me the name of the song at first. The one I found was Baller. All right, Stalingrad. Might have to search it because they're not showing me a whole lot of Germany. All right. Germany. Really? You're gonna make me fucking write it up. Oh. Yeah, I get that. I'd already figured that part out. Um, well, I don't the song is Stalingrad, but I don't see and I specifically searched that. Germany. I keep seeing fire. Sarah Ingalls singing fire. Yeah, I guess I might as well. I mean, they're supposed to let one slide from time to time, and I didn't like really say that one really loud, so maybe not. Brandy, I'm not seeing that song, dude. I keep seeing fire. I'm not seeing anything that says Stalingrad. And I searched Stalingrad. Oh, it's sung by a famous dictator. Doesn't that sound like a venereal disease or an STD? Oh, I am worried. I'm trying to find it. It may be banned in the US because all that pulls up is Sarah Ingalls' Fire. That first song that I was watching that you said was not it. Um, I see Boy George. Yeah, I bet they blocked it here because the way everybody's acting here in America, like they're all high and mighty and great. Oh, we're not scumbags too. Really? Ask the rest of the world. The rest of the world will tell you. Well, yeah, it must be blocked here, Brandy, because I am not seeing it. Hmm. Yeah, Fire and that other song were the only German ones showing up. And you said it's the Germany one, right? Um, I'm going to try to see them, Mark. I just saw they're going to be at um, a place in Austin. I found out that some people were telling me it's a decent venue. So I'm going to try to go there and see them. Let's see. Let's see if I remove. Okay. Are you sure the song's not called Fire, Mark? Brandy? Because everything I look at that says Stalingrad says fire. But it's a female singing it. Let's see. Let me remove Germany. Yeah, Mark. Brandy. I don't know why I keep saying Mark. It is not. Oh, song contest faces biggest boycott ever. Oh, is this it? Oh no, that's just them arriving. That's not the actual song. Yeah, you know how YouTube is, so they're not. I can't get it here, dude. Huh. Well, if break.com was still around, I bet I could see it. Because they were like the wild, wild west. All right. I've given it the old college try. I've scrolled all the way down here. There's Switzerland. Somebody smashing a karaoke booth. Yeah, it's got to be blocked here, dude. Oh, search heels. Okay. All right. Let me try that. A recent search. Heils. Is that what you wrote? Oh, why is that part of Heils? Um, huh. Well, let me try to look because it's still not coming up under that name. It has to be blocked here. Um, well, how much are the tickets, Mark? I haven't looked at ticket price yet. I just saw that they were coming here. It is a shame. Why everybody got to be so. Yeah. It ain't here, dude. Well, I tried. I tried. I tried. Oh, you don't know. I was talking to the cat. Oh, you can see her head, right? Oh, see? I use a VPN. I could watch it. I don't know how to do that. What are you looking at, man? You have to go back and see earlier when I mentioned it at the 12, I think it was or 28-minute mark. Something was right here, so I got to look. Yeah, we swore we would never have another one. My kids found a mama cat that had 4 kittens in our tree in our backyard. We wound up adopting those. We'll take care of them. We'll clean up after them and everything. And guess who did that for 15 years until they all died off one by one? Care to guess? That's right, it was me. And then this individual shows up. She has the personality of a few of our cats. She's already fixed. One of the only cats I've ever seen that wants human interaction all the time. She loves Savannah. Savannah fell in love with her. Told her if she takes care of her, she could have her, and she takes care of her. She knows the sound of my car when I come home from work. She comes and greets me at the door. Huh. But I have to see what I can do about that. See if I can look and find that. How the hell do you show up on camera that way? You're looking away. That's weird. Yeah, that's true. They don't judge. You can be a total POS and they won't judge you. As long as you're not abusing them, huh? Meow. What do you mean about meow? Huh? What do you know about meow? You're supposed to lay there and be quiet. Remember, that was the deal. I was going to let you stay in here as long as you sat on the box and was quiet. But you broke the deal. See, you're over here. I do like pets, just yeah. I always find it odd when I see this has nothing to do with you, Mark. Please do not think I'm saying this about you. I always think it's weird when we like go to Austin. I see all these homeless people and they have pets. Like you've got to be having troubles feeding yourself. Why don't you just lay down? Quit being a pain in the ass. She gets mad when Savannah goes to take a shower and she closes the bathroom door. She'll sit outside the door and start meowing real loud. She does it when Savannah leaves for school too. Yeah, it'll be a while before we get another dog. We just had to we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary since we had to put our last one down. We're not one of those people that make them suffer. They reach a certain point where that's the most humane thing to do. And I don't put them down. We have them euthanized. I'm trying to do a live stream, not pet you. Let's see. I know Bandmade will be expensive. I don't know where Namafla is with their ticket price. And like I said, I just saw today that they're coming to Austin. I think they're coming to a place called Come and Take It Live, or just a nice venue. I'm really looking forward to the opera in January. Already bought our tickets. We're going to see Phantom of the Opera live. That is true, Brandy. That is true. All right. You're getting fur all over the place. You just going to lay down and be comfortable? Okay, then. Yeah. And this is going to sound mean, but I think it should be the other way around. I think dogs should live as long as cats, and cats should live as long as dogs. I don't know if you could really call a tortoise a pet. It's just kind of something you have captive. I mean, I guess you can pet them, but I don't know that they really care for that. Oh, I don't know if they will, but everybody's doing that. That blue dot, they're calling it blue dot fever. All those bands canceling their tours because they're not selling enough tickets. They're booking arenas and they can't even fill them halfway to capacity, so they're just canceling. Jelly Roll and that other guy. They were supposed to play in Waco about an hour from here, and they made up reasons for canceling, but turns out they didn't sell enough tickets. Post Malone, Jelly Roll and Post Malone, they couldn't even sell out the venue. But what all these artists got to realize is what y'all are charging for tickets is ridiculous. But a lot of, and I'm not sure that it's actually the band, or the band's getting the blame, but it could be management. But almost nobody's selling out. When I go to the hockey games, they're reasonably priced. They're pretty much full. When we went to the ballet, it was packed. I don't think there were any empty seats, or if there were, there was only a few. And the opera that we're going to in January, those tickets were selling extremely fast. It was hard for me to find them together so that we could all sit together. Yeah, it's unaffordable. I mean, it's not that it's unaffordable for me. It's I refuse to pay that much. Like I would never pay what Kiss and Motley Crue were asking for. I seen both of them for $10.50 a piece. I'm not paying that to see you. I paid $50 to see the Eagles on their first Hell Freezes Over tour. I've seen most of the bands I want to see for dirt cheap. Oh, I love both of them. I actually have a classical CD in my car right now, and Savannah loves it too. Now she thinks it's weird when we ride with the windows down and I have it bumping. I told her, I said, you like what you like. Don't give a shit what other people think. But yeah, I love the ballet and the opera. Well, I haven't actually been to the opera. I've watched opera. It's been on my bucket list, so that's why we're doing that. And specifically Phantom of the Opera. But I always wanted to go ballet. Went to the ballet. I loved it. It's fantastic. I mean, I like a wide range of music. There's some bands I won't go see because I figure there's issues that will happen. And I'm not about that. And all sorts of people go to ballet. I was surprised at how many freaks were there. But I mean, I'm not judging them. They love the ballet. So I've been to 2 ballets, a smaller one and then a real one. The Phantom of the Opera is about is an opera. I really wanted to see it when what the hell is going on in here? I really wanted to see it when Paul Stanley was playing the lead role. That's not $60 ain't bad. I didn't even look to see what they are. Wait, let me Google it just to make sure I'm not wrong, Brandy. Huh, that's the number 2 thing searched. Oh, you are correct, Brandy. You are correct. I didn't know. It is considered a musical. Look at you. You taught me something today. I'll be damned. Huh. Ah. Um. The hell? Where did that come from? Okay, it says here The Phantom of the Opera is a musical. While it is set in an opera house and features scenes from fictional operas, it is officially classified as a musical because it was written within the West End Broadway tradition. It is sung through musical with very little spoken dialogue written by Andrew Lloyd Webber. It utilized amplified sound, a key distinction from traditional opera, which relies on natural acoustics. And the opera in the title just refers to the setting. Well, well, well. So thanks. I'm still going to call it an opera, but but you are correct, Brandy. It is a musical. Huh. Well, now I have to find me a real opera. Damn it. Huh. Ain't that something? Sure, still, I'm positive it's going to be fantastic. Ain't that right, meow? Huh? I hear you purring. That means she agrees. Huh. Oh, shit. Really? Dude, that's awesome. Um, let me look. I can't remember his name. Oh, what the hell? No, not who's actually playing him, damn it. Okay. That's from 2004. That ain't going to do me any good. Yeah, asked me some good questions. Okay. It says it is currently being played by Isaiah Bailey in the North American tour, which is what I'm going to see. So Isaiah Bailey, I don't know who he is, but that's who's currently doing the role, the lead. I'd like to go to see something on Broadway. There's certain venues that I would really like to see. I'm glad the two of you are talking. It says there's 5 people here watching us talk. So that's kind of cool. I mean, they could jump in. I don't know. Let's look. Oh, new cast. All right, so it doesn't say as of yet. It says they'll be adding new. They'll tell us soon. I know that, dude. But I did that so I don't know why I'm looking over at the plus sign. I did that so you'd be like, damn it. I knew Brandy's question was legit. They would never say who the key grip is. I think you meant key grip. B and P aren't next to each other. You were the wrong thing. Yes. Sebastian did leads on Broadway for quite some time because his wife got him into it after he after he was no longer in Skid Row. But yeah, Paul Stanley, he said it was an incredible experience and it was rough on his voice. I wonder if I should bring my air purifier in, but it might make too much racket. I don't know what the hell's going on. The air conditioner kicked on. Now all of a sudden I'm like, I'm not a big Sebastian Bach fan. The studio magic, he sounds great, but I've never seen anything live that I like. Yes, Paul Stanley of Kiss. He played that role for quite some time. He said he was quite proud of it, but he said it's a lot of hard work. He said those people are professionals. And he said to put it on the way they do. But yeah, Paul Stanley of Kiss did the lead of Phantom of the Opera for quite some time. I wanted to see Reba McEntire in what was it? Annie Oakley or Annie Get Your Gun? Something like that. She played on Broadway for a while too. I love Reba. Yes, Sebastian, I can't remember what all he did, like 2 or 3 runs on Broadway. Now he might have been good at those. He's got a good, strong voice, but when he sings, oh, Reba McEntire, oh, I love her. I liked her way back before she blew up and became super famous. I love the fact she's got a good accent. I love accents. Southern accent is my favorite. British and Australian are tied for second. But a good old Southern draw, oh my God, I love that. When I talk slow enough, y'all could hear mine, and mine's not even strong enough. And you know, if James Bond was really the most famous spy, the fact that he was famous, doesn't that mean he's not really a good spy? Hey, Keith, welcome in, buddy. We've been having a good old time. People have been watching us talk. That's how well this has been going. Me, Mark, and Brandy been chatting it up. Oh, if I could have anyone's voice, that depends. Speaking voice or singing voice, because they would be two different ones. But if I could have a singing voice, it would be Freddie Mercury's. And like his speaking voice, but his singing voice. It's not that I hated his speaking voice, but all right, so speaking voice. Huh. Um, I think, and it's maybe jumping to my mind because I just mentioned it. I really liked Roger Moore's voice as 007. Um, although I like James Earl Jones's voice and Morgan Freeman's voices, I would not want either one of them. I don't think it sound right coming out of my pie hole. Um, I like Matthew McConaughey's speaking voice. Oh, that's a good one. Donald Sutherland has a great voice. That is a very good one, Brandy. I didn't think about that. I really liked his voice in MASH and Animal House. In the movie MASH, was because he wasn't in the TV series, but in the movie MASH and um, Animal House. I think that's probably closer to his natural speaking voice anyway, since they're very similar. I like Matthew McConaughey's voice, but I would not want to sound like that all the time. And the voice I would have to pick for a speaking voice is a voice I'd have to like to hear. And I do like to hear my own voice, especially when I slow down and speak with my southern drawl, the way you can hear it. That's true too. That was another good one. Um, I really had no doubt about that, Keith. About she, she's like seems next level to me. Like very, very artistic, like very good. And I would imagine her lyrics would be. I mean, because they flow well in Japanese. So I might have to check that out. Um, I don't like Steve Martin's voice, although I think Steve Martin's funny. Um, damn, that's a good question, Brandy. Singing voice was easy, but speaking voice, something I would not mind hearing all the time. Because it has to be something that would not just aggravate the shit out of me. And that's really hard because there's not many people that I can listen to them speak for a long time without going, oh. Damn, I'm running through all the names. Maybe if I talk like Tigger. The wonderful thing about Tiggers. Ooh. I like Tim Curry's voice because it's slightly British. I'll say Tim is in my, we'll say top 5. I'm really leaning closer towards Roger Moore. Damn. Man, that's a really good question because I'm really stumped on that. Like I said, singing voice was easy, but speaking voice. But it's somebody that's got to have, it has to have an accent. I cannot have a regular voice with no accent. Although I enjoy listening to people. Are we froze? No way. Okay. But we got a pretty long delay. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1000. Wow, like a 7-second delay. I almost got one. He was always one of my favorite characters in Looney Tunes. Almost got a Mighty Mouse one. That's how I wound up with this. Oh, not that one. With this Reaper playing a guitar. I actually went to get Mighty Mouse playing a guitar flying through an amp, but I forgot the picture of Mighty Mouse, and that guy didn't have one. So this was a Reaper that had a sickle over his head, and it asked who's next. So we removed the sickle, put a Flying V guitar in his hand, and wrote the name of my band right there. That was my first tattoo. Yeah, but Mom, I don't like Sean Connery's voice. He almost sounds a little special. I love when people do impressions of him. It makes me laugh. But shaken, not stirred. I don't think I could talk like that forever. But I need like a Southern drawl with a hint of British accent. I don't want a French accent. I don't like that. As much as I love Germany, I don't want a German accent. I've always been drawn to the British and Australian. Nicolas Cage is, yeah. Yeah, there's something odd about his voice, but it makes it interesting. He has a different tone and cadence to his speech pattern than a lot of people do. And I think that's what it makes Matthew McConaughey appealing verbally. or vocally because he has a slightly different tone and a slightly different accent. But yeah, Nicolas Cage is a good one. Man, that's a really good question because I really have not been able to set rock solid on one. Good question, Brandy. You get like a star by your name. We ran two people off there like, God damn, this guy can't make up his mind what accent he wants or what voice he wants. Yeah, I couldn't talk with Arnold that long. What's TH, Keith? Tom Hanks? You just didn't want to say his name? Get to the chopper. I couldn't talk like that all the time. Go get me a burger. I'm a vegetarian. Stop being silly. I got big muscles from eating carrots. I don't eat carrots, but I used to. I have a specific carrot that I like. And I can't say on here what I call them. TH is poor typing. Wouldn't that be PT? Man. Yeah, I couldn't be Sly either. Hey, Adrian. Make me a turkey pot pie. Yeah, I couldn't do that either. Oh, what was that Australian dude's name? From Crocodile Dundee. No, I kind of like his voice, but not. He's got the right accent, well, naturally, but I can see it. Paul Hogan. That was it. Yep. I could see his face. Yeah, Paul Hogan. I don't think any of the mainstream actors or the really popular actors that you would think I would pick, I don't think any of them would fit the bill. Wow. Yeah, I'm stumped on that one, Brandon. Good job, man. Damn. But singing voice was easy because, I mean, who would not want to have a 4-octave range? I can't really think of anyone's speaking voice that I absolutely love. It did pass some time. Because I always want, whenever anybody asks questions, I genuinely want to answer the question. Well, who doesn't love Steve Irwin? I like the enthusiasm. The tone of his voice wasn't so great, but the enthusiasm and the kindness in his voice, I love that. I really did like Steve Irwin. I was shocked when he died. There's always when a genuinely good person kicks off that I like, oh, there's a whole bunch of people where I like, okay, moving on. I think also the voice, even though I like people with enthusiastic voices like Steve Irwin. So slightly Southern accent, slightly British. Well, I'll say the Southern draw with a British or Australian accent. I don't want it too deep, but I don't want a little teeny voice like a Jimmy Kimmel voice. I don't want anything like that. Not Jimmy Kimmel. That other guy. I don't want a whiny voice. Oh, Scottish accents are pretty good too, especially the way they roll their tongues when they're talking. And it's been a long time learning to roll my tongue to speak German correctly. And yes, I would literally walk around and my practice word was warum, which is why. Warum, warum. Because you can't do. Um, Clint Eastwood is a very good choice, but it's almost too whispery. However, that too whispery makes you pay attention. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. Kind of like that, but I don't think I could listen to that all the time. I don't think I could say. I mean, I could hang out with him and listen to it, but I don't know that I could say it or have it coming out of my face. Um, now I got barum stuck in my head. Barum, barum. And I can't even roll my tongue as good as I used to. Barum. And then for DJing, you practice saying rubber baby buggy bumpers. Because when you DJ, you have to speak, and with comedy, you actually have to speak a little quicker. Otherwise, it sounds slow. If you speak your normal speaking voice or pace, it sounds weird. So rubber baby buggy bumpers, and yeah, I know I'll ponder this because I have lots of time at work to think. We ran somebody out there like these guys are just talking about what voice they would have. Piss on this. Why did I even click on this thing? Maybe I should put a big warning label on my videos. Not for everybody. Just for people that like to talk. Just a normal, fluid conversation. Me and my stepmom were talking about that the other day about our conversations, and what makes them pleasurable is they're very fluid, kind of like ours. They just go. Once in a blue moon, you'll be like, how the hell did we wind up here? We started off talking about puppies, and now we're talking about the complexity of a internal combustible engine. But I like a fluid conversation. It doesn't matter how you got there. It's just whatever comes to mind. Let's talk about it. Yeah, that's weird. I can't believe that question stumped me. Well, they do come in. They sit there for a minute. They're like, these idiots, we're out of here. But I guess that's good because that weeds out the people who will not fit into our conversations. If anybody would fit in, I mean, we've had people not come back. Spec hasn't been here forever. What's her name took off? Both what's their names took off. The two females quit coming. I pissed off a couple of the young guys. They quit coming, but that's kind of because I pissed them off. But yeah, I guess that is a good way to test. Oh, Keith, now that is a good one. Huh. Could I hear that coming out of my face? That is and I offer that all the time. Y'all hear that when somebody new comes in, I tell them just jump in or ask a question or ask my opinion. But you're absolutely right, Brandon. That's a good way of looking at it. Just jump in, and all I got to do is see what kind of shit we're talking about, and they could just jump right in. See, somebody just popped in and popped right back out. They're like, "Damn it, I clicked on it again. I didn't mean to do that." That's not a bad one, Keith. I think I could possibly see that. I kind of like, maybe it's because I'm watching it right now, but Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings. I kind of like his voice. it's calm and calculated. I like that. I don't want to sound stupid unless I'm trying to sound stupid. It's tough enough when you have a Southern accent, everyone just thinks you're dumb. Which I guess works out because then, boy, are they surprised when they find out you're not. Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. I was telling them earlier, you weren't here, Keith. I love it so much. I'm fixing. I I think I have one more episode before I start episode or season 4, but I just ordered a book. Uh, Ragnar is not a real person. Well, here's the irony of it. They say he's not a real person, but because he's mentioned in historical context, but they think he's a cultivation of several different people to include a god. But they said 2 of his sons are real. They are noted as being real. So if he has 2 real sons, why wouldn't he be real? And Lagertha is not real either. She's also based on, I think they said 3 women. But yeah, I absolutely love this show. And when I get done with it, I'm going to read this book because I just ordered the Ragnar book. If the Ragnar book is good as I expect it to be, is as good as I'm expecting it to be, then I'll get the Lagertha book because there is a book about her as well. But that's one thing I really like about Vikings. Even though I was not a Viking person prior to this, I love strong women. I can't stand a weak ass woman. And those guys at work that talk about their women, and I tell them all the time, the only man that wants a weak woman is a weak man. Oh man, they are dope. And I love the way the show's not predictable. There's a lot of times you're shocked because you just know, oh, that's what's going to play out, and then it doesn't play out. I really like that. So yeah, once I finish it, I'll watch The Tudors. My cousin hasn't steered me wrong yet. So, and when she suggested, I told her, I said, I'm not a Viking person. That's not my era, but because of how much she said she loves it, and she's watched the entire series, I think she said 3 or 4 times. I'm about to start season 4. I have one more episode of season 3 left. I'll start season 4. Yeah, it's so good, man. I watch 3 or 4 episodes a day most of the time, which is why I'm burning through it so quick. And it's weird because she recommended Vikings. I love this show. I'm not into the Tudors either. That whole time frame, but she did not steer me wrong. So, and since the same guy writes it, I'm going to watch it as well. But I don't want to be watching both at the same time. I have not finished it. I actually went back after the last time we discussed it, Mark, and I watched, I think, 2 or 3 episodes. I'm trying to remember where I'm at. But I have not finished it yet. Black Sails? Just a guess. Is it about pirates? Is it a movie or a series? Why the hell do we have that damn delay? Oh, I know why we had the delay. Y'all didn't have the delay. I had the delay. Damn it. Hey. All right. Let me take another picture. All right. I will check that out after I finish the tutors. They still haven't finished my damn background check. I don't do anything wrong. Hurry up. I know, right? I stay pretty busy. I have very little downtime. I try to make a little more downtime, but I still schedule really tight. As soon as I finish my damn background check, I'm going to start doing DoorDash because on Thursdays I don't do any of my other work. Occasionally I mow my mom's yard because it doesn't take me that long, and she only lives 4 blocks away, I think. 1, 2, 3, about 4 blocks away. But Thursdays and then rainy days when I can't work outside and make extra money, I can do DoorDash. I'm waiting for them to finish my background check. And then I'll do that. All righty then. I have friends that are making pretty good money doing it. Now, granted, one of them lives in a good place to be doing it, but we'll see. Just more money. That's all I'm looking for. Weird how you need that shit. Man, I look short lean back like that. Rat! Any more questions? So Brandy's the winner of the day. If we still had that chat thing, I would give you a star by your name or something. Oh, one thing I did notice about Vikings, they should have paid a little more attention to. If you watch when a lot of them open their mouths, you can see their fillings. I don't think they had those kind of fillings back then. I think you just packed a little mud in it and hoped for the best or pulled that tooth out. And some of them have teeth that are way too white. Then again, I don't know if the Vikings did. I know that during the medieval, not medieval. Yeah, maybe medieval. Piss was a big thing for brushing your teeth because the ammonia in it would strip the stuff off of it, give you whiter teeth. However, it did eat your teeth up quicker. So there's that. They actually would buy piss. Oh, I know, right? I mean, I'm not going to judge. I'll just deliver as long as I'm getting paid. I don't care. But yeah, I can't do gas station food. Now, I did it when I was younger, but now that I know and I'm smarter, I wouldn't do that shit. I got to step off camera for a second. I thought I was going to make it through here. I said, okay. Oh, you didn't know what DoorDash is? Oh, I guess I don't know that it's worldwide. I know it's all over the United States. It started during COVID or thereabout. But yeah, they got all sorts of different ones or different things now. So, I mean, if people want me to do their grocery shopping, I'll be more than glad to do that shit. I am an efficient grocery shopper. Oh, no. Oh, the name does kind of sound that way, doesn't it? Yeah, no, it's not like Porch Pirate. I have zero respect for pirates, and I see people feel sorry for them when they get pranked. I don't feel sorry for them. We used to call it Wahoo a case of beer from the convenience store or the gas station. Because a lot of times they would set beer displays up out by the pumps, ironically. So while you get gas, as soon as it finish pumping, you grab you a case or two and drive off and yell Wahoo, and you're driving away. Oh, the shit I did when I was a kid. Statute of limitations is way out, so can't come and get me. Can't wait. My 2 weeks vacation's coming up. What? I'm only taking 2 weeks off from the job I don't like, not the job I do like. But we are going to go to New Mexico, so. And I found out what it's going to cost me to rent a car, and it's not that bad. I don't feel bad about it at all. So we're in a nice little SUV. Go to New Mexico. I think I'm going to check with the family. I might skip Carlsbad Caverns and just do the Roswell and maybe get them to let me go to Doc Holliday's grave so I can get a picture of Doc Holliday's grave. Because even though we went to a couple of caverns one year and everybody seemed to like it, they don't really seem that excited about going to Carlsbad. They do kind of seem excited about Roswell with all the alien stuff. So if I could skip one and add one in that I really want. I mean, I want to go to Carlsbad Caverns too. I haven't ever been there, but I really want to go to Doc Holliday's grave. What happened? Nobody's talking? Did y'all get tired of my blah blah? Like that guy, God, he's so full of shit. I didn't take it off mute. I mean, I did take it off mute, so I know y'all can hear me. Oh, we lost someone. As long as it's not one of the people talking, we'll be okay. Oh, was it because I said I didn't want to go to Carlsbad? Think about that. There we go. There's something. Oh yeah, I could get a big car, but I was thinking about my gas because the bigger the car, the more gas it's going to use. Oh yeah, I love Justified, dude. I love Justified. Now, towards the end of the series, I kind of started to wane on me. The original series, because I know they brought it back. But shit, I can't remember what season I started to lose interest in, but Justified, man, I love Justified. But see, I liked him in Deadwood as well. What's his name? Timothy Oliphant, I believe. It was weird. Deadwood takes place in the era of history that my favorite era of history, but that one kind of petered out pretty quick for me because it almost got redundant to me. I mean, yeah, there were some things, but I think it was just too narrow, which ironically, during that time frame, most people's lives were spent that way. I mean, there are people who lived their entire life on their farm and never left, other than like going to town for goods, and that was rare. Oh, is it? Okay, it is not my watch. Do y'all keep seeing that over there? Right in here. I thought maybe it was my watch. Huh. Weird. Oh, that's cool. Okay, maybe it's just my imagination, Brandy. So that would be okay. um, the main character in Deadwood or Justified? I mean, either way, the main character is the same guy. You know that guy that he shoots in the first episode? There, that was not my imagination. I'm trying to make it happen again so that I know it's me, but yeah, Timothy Oliphant. Yeah, he was the main guy in both Deadwood and Justified. All right, I'm not gonna move my arms around and see if it happens again. But in Justified, in the first episode, that guy he shoots by the pool, you know that's the guy from The Mask, right? The bad guy that takes the mask from Jim Carrey. That's who that was. I always like seeing characters play something. Well, I mean, he was a bad guy in both, I guess. So he also played in Pulp Fiction. Not Timothy Oliphant, the other guy. I can't think of his name. The bad guy. What was his name? In The Mask, it was Dorian. Oh, yeah? I think I only saw the first Die Hard. I could be wrong, but I think I only saw the first one. I think. Hmm. Damn, we got 21 minutes left. This has been good. Can't believe people have not wanted to hang out with us and visit. Oh, I'm sure I did not see the last one. Yeah, that happens with a lot of those movies. They'll pull off a good one, and all of a sudden they start doing a bunch of stupid shit, making it stupid. But I think I only saw the first one. I might have tried to watch part two. What was that? I can't remember the name. I lost interest really quick. Like Fast and Furious, that got stupid. I didn't watch all of them. Clips that I saw were stupid. So I know I didn't see the last one. Huh. I said I was going to stop moving my hands to see if that was me or not. Oh, there is a box there. I think it's going to be, I'm not sure how it's going to be, but I'm going to watch Stuart Fell's at Saving the Universe, the Big Bang Theory spinoff. This is going to be on HBO Max. But I like Stewart and I like Kripke, so oh, maybe I should rig it up so it would do that. Okay, I saw what it is. There's a fly in here and the light hits it just right. Because there's a gnat been flying around here, but there's a fly back here. Maybe I should rig that case up so I can like have like a fishing string. I'll just be sitting here and I'll just pull it open. That'd be pretty cool. I actually have another guitar. I'm putting a Floyd Rose and locking nut system on it. I gotta finish that at some time. I gotta get time. Time won't give me time. I know, right? What do you think about that, Mal? Huh? You like they making too much noise? Yeah. She likes when I talk to her. She talks back. Uh, I get that, Keith. We all have them. We all have movies that we like. I mean, I like some dumbass movies. I like Airplane. I did not like Airplane 2. There is one part of Airplane 2 that I absolutely love, and it should have been in Airplane 1. And I'm not going to say it because if nobody else saw it, kind of pointless to say it. I liked Hot Shots. Part 2 was okay. What? Come here. Come here. If you want me to pet you, you gotta come over here. What the hell? Did you dream about me petting you and you thought, well, let me get up and he'll pet me? Hmm? Savannah will be home in a few minutes and you can bother her. Um, I think some of my favorite movies that I watch over and over. Um, Tombstone for sure. I love Dazed and Confused, and not just because it was filmed like 60 miles from here. Yes, she definitely listens. I was telling him earlier, she knows the sound of my car, so when she hears me pull up in the driveway, she comes and meets me at the door. She also puts a fit. If you don't pet her when she wants you to pet her, she'll throw herself on the ground right in front of you. Huh. It's weird because she seems to crave. Oh, I really like 48 Hours a lot. Didn't they do like another 48 Hours, something like that? That one wasn't as good. It was okay, but I really like Dazed and Confused. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I just love Valley Girl. I'm just saying movies that I can watch over and over and I never get tired of watching. Oh, one of the dumbest movies I like, and my daughter bought me the DVD for my birthday one year, and she tried to watch it with me, and she's like, "What the hell?" I love the Chuck Norris movie, Invasion USA. Stupid, stupid movie, but man, I love that movie. Uh, oh, I don't remember which one I said because I said a few. I like Heartbreak Ridge, since somebody mentioned Clint Eastwood earlier. I like Heartbreak Ridge. Conan the Barbarian. I think I watched that when it first came out, and I never watched it again. Oh, you're talking about Invasion USA. Yeah, it's a very garbage movie, but I liked it. Um, damn, we're almost done. Uh, I love Fast Times. I love The Breakfast Club. Um, Vacation, Christmas Vacation. The Expendables. I like The Expendables as well. Um, I liked European Vacation, but Vegas Vacation I wasn't really fond of. I will not, because I hated that show. uh, what was that guy's name? Was it? Um, I can see him laughing. Skeletor. Even though Skeletor seemed okay, yeah, I didn't like it when I was a kid. Well, I was an adult when it came out. Oh no, was I thinking of? Yeah, Masters of the Universe. He-Man and that shit, right? I didn't think that was out when I was a kid. It seemed like I was an adult. Yeah, but I am older than you, Brandy. So yeah, so I guess it kind of puts us about the right time frame. So just I was a little bit older. 21, I was dating a woman that had 5 kids. Learned a lot about being a parent. Hey, I'm sure he's going to be fine. I have positive vibes for Keith. Why do you keep coming back? Huh? Yeah, I always try to think positive on that kind of stuff. I feel if I have any negative thoughts, that sends out negative vibes into the universe. So whenever somebody tells me, I do try to say, positive things, but I always have positive thoughts. What the hell? Yeah, it's kind of weird. She's kind of a combination of all of our cats that we had. She has the markings of the male that we had. His name was Jimmy. She purrs like him. She's vocal like one that we called Gabby for obvious reasons. It seems to be pretty smart. Um, Kind of weird, huh? If I was a female doing this on camera, I'd be getting in trouble. But then again, I guess I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'd be on OnlyFans. Yay, somebody got my joke. Y'all be paying $5.99 or whatever they charge. I don't know. I've known a few people when their channels fell, they're like, it's weird the shit they want me to do. Well, you're the one that got on there, and that's what they expect. I have two friends that make money just showing their feet, which feet are gross. I don't know how people get into that. Spec, did you hear me talk about you earlier? Dude, I just said we haven't seen you forever. I thought you quit coming back. How are you doing, my friend? I see your post on Facebook. I hope you're doing well. Yep, they'll get you. That shit's ridiculous. That's part of the reason I'm not doing reactions. I'm going to do, Mark told me I can listen to the new Bandmate album on Spotify. So I'm going to listen to it and I'll do a review on the whole album without playing any of the music. So I get all the money. There you go. It's all about making that money. Well, you sure made yourself comfortable, didn't you? Huh. Holy shit, does that say 58 or 53? 53. You're all right. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. They're coming to Austin. I'm going to see. Damn it. It's hard to do this when you constantly moving all around. I'm going to try to make it to it. I think they'll be here in July 16th, I believe it is. I got to check the prices. But Mark also brought up a good point. He said last time they canceled a month before the show, which led me into talking about all these artists that are getting blue dot fever is what they're calling it. When they don't sell enough tickets, they cancel the show or the entire tour. It is a good possibility. I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. I have an account, I just don't use it. I tried, it just didn't take off. I mean, let me correct that. I half-ass tried. I didn't like get way into it. I didn't put the effort into it that I put into building this. That's good, buddy. That's good, Mark. You should help your mom. And your mom should take priority over this. Mine does. Oh, cool. Yeah, I had literally just mentioned, because I mentioned people who hadn't come back, and you were one of them. I hadn't seen you in a while. I mean, on Facebook, I see your posts from time to time, but yeah, I had mentioned that I hadn't seen you. So I thought maybe you quit coming. Because, I mean, I did skip a month, so I'm sure that didn't do me any favors. But when that money's out there to be made, I got to go make that money. Yeah, I get that, Mark. My mom lives 4 blocks away, so I can get there in time. My mother-in-law lives 2 blocks away. Or wait, is it 3 and 5? It's either 2 and 4 or 3 and 5. I think it's 3 and 5. Aw, he loves you, Speck. Mark is all about good vibes. I had a love speck on my hand once. I didn't notice for a while. Oh, what the hell? Oh, somebody messaged me or something. Yeah, Mom, I thought it was a fly too. But I'm not really sure. So, um, but yeah, I've been focused way more on making money lately. Who is that? Meow. Savannah, open the door. See? There's. Well, she would want to be out there with you. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Anyways. Oh, we know you meant to type it. You're a good, loving guy. Peace, love, and happiness, and all that good jazz. Yeah, I do plan on being here next Thursday. I've worked on my schedule to where I do everything else on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I keep Thursday as a me day. I do some little things, and like I said, I'm going to start doing DoorDash as soon as I finish my damn background check. But I'll only do that for a few hours in the morning time and on rainy days. But I plan on being here on time, normal routine on Thursdays. So when y'all can make it, super dope. And when y'all can't, I get it. Y'all got lives. But I will message Gary tonight. I'll send him an email. I'm really hoping things work well. I'm assuming you're doing better, Brandy. I mean, you were doing better last week, so I'm hoping. Well, they'll ball out in this chair. That's right. Peace, love, and Poe, man. Brandy, sometimes that's all we can do, brother. Is just keep driving forward. One foot in front of the other. Even if it's a small one. We all have to accept things. I have to accept my back. I do what I got to do to get through it. One day it might not work. Yeah, actually, I think it's a wake me up alert. How about that? We're fixing to leave and people start showing up. Hey, I think there's only like 30 seconds. Let's show up. Those of you that just showed up, we do this every Thursday from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. So whatever time you're at, you know that we're almost done. So subtract 2 hours. Come back. Watch this so you see what we talk about. We have a good time. But I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you have a great week. Make someone laugh. And peace, love, and Poe. How about that, Mark? But I'll see y'all next week. Take care. Peace. Oh, yeah. Keith, you're going to be fine, buddy. I know it's going to work out well. You'll sail right through this and you'll be great. And we'll be looking for you in 2 weeks. Y'all take care. Bye.